Hi, my name's Erin, Camerada. I'm a level designer for Neversoft. What we're looking at is the Canada level, which is one of mine. And what we're trying to do is add a lot more interactivity while making the levels a lot larger than they were. So for example, we have the birds that scatter. Pedestrians are telling little stories within the level. For example, this bully up here is beating up on his poor friend, cowering over by the cabin. Obviously, the PlayStation 2 is allowing us to take the graphics to just a whole nother level. Another big feature that we're adding for Tony Hawk 3 is network play, which is already in. Obviously, we're going to have to follow Sony's lead to a certain degree and see what they come out with as far as modems, narrowband versus broadband. But basically, right now, we're supporting TCP/IP, and we're ready to move in whatever direction they are. Currently, we have 4 players working. We'll see what happens by ship time. And right now we have Trick Attack working, which is anyone familiar with the series should be familiar with the Trick Attack game. And we want to get at least all of the old games in, Horse and Graffiti and Tag and so on. We're also looking to have a lot of interactivity, as I was mentioning before, in terms of pedestrians that react to you when you do a trick. They stop and watch you and cheer you on. Cars will screech to a halt as you get nearby. It's up to the player how they want to experience it, but we want to have a lot more rewarding little sequences within the game to give you that wow factor once in a while. You know, wow, check out what that just did. Secret areas? There's going to be the one large one, but there's always going to be areas to explore and find little nooks and crannies. And that, again, that's going to be to the player to find them. We're currently showing 3 at E3, which is the Canada level you see here. Tokyo, which is a futuristic level with a lot of neon signs, which actually began as sort of a visual test to see just what we could do. And then there's also the Los Angeles, which is currently our largest level, to see how big we can make the level. We think we've succeeded on all of them, so we're pretty pleased so far. When we added the manuals to Tony Hawk 2, there was a whole new sort of gameplay mode available to the street skaters who could do a grind and then manual to the next grind and manual to the next grind and keep it going for a very long time, while the vert skaters pretty much, once they caught air, their combo was done. Now we've added something called the revert, which is when a vert skater or any skater comes down out of a quarter pipe, they can do a revert. You'll see the landing trick comes up, means they can continue their combo. So we're trying to keep the gameplay fresh, even for the people who are very familiar with the license. So I can do a revert to a manual to a grind, etc., and keep it going. Oh geez, you know what? I'm a level designer and I don't keep track, but we have added Bam Margera from Jackass, and we do have the Creative Skater. So essentially the number is infinity. We've also added, as you can see here, the female Creative Skater, so that people can now play with their lady friends, girlfriends, wives, whatever, who can now make an image of themselves within the game. You choose which head you want, what shirt you want, what pants. Then you can color each body part separately to give yourself a different color shirt, different color hair, hat, etc., etc. Choose your board, choose your shoes. It's all very intricate. I counted, and just for the female heads alone, there were 12 heads that you could choose from. So the combinations are just way up there.